Dr. Sack, why you love me so much? Why you really gonna get me a cake, Dr. Sack? Why you really love me? Say champ for me one time. Say champ. Chomp.
The boy Leaf here with another video from Kolleko. We're down here at Mass Comics today on 24th East 4th Street, Bridgeport, in PA. And we're down here today with a special friend, Mop Top. Okay, wow. You already know. And we're down here today to discuss, matter of fact, who is Mop Top? Let's let the people know who is Mop Top.
So I'm Lil Mop Top, Kanye Scott. I'm a influencer. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Like more than influence.
It don't be like a real like word to call it or whatever. Like people ask me what I do, and it'd be like a laundry list of stuff that I have either attempted doing, currently do, or have been very successful at, to the point where it just make more sense to say that I'm influential.
Right.
By what people call being an influencer. Because to be influential is really to just be influential. So by that job title that social media gives an influencer, that's what I am. Somebody with no real, like, I don't have no one certain thing that I do. And I'm very good at, like, multiple things.
But everything you do, it influences the people.
Yeah.
In a positive way?
In any way. And then I never asked to be, like, anyone's, like, role model or influence or anything like that. I never asked. Like, I never sought out, like, being, like, influential. It just kind of is that way. Right. So I don't really care for whether it's positive or negative. Like, it don't matter to me because I'm not trying to be nobody's role model.
Right.
Like I'm not like one of them guys that be like, man, them kids. But I'm not trying to, like, I'm not telling nobody to follow nothing I do either, because I'm human.
Right.
I'm flawed.
I mean, as far as what I see, I don't see nothing negative. It's just you being you. That's all I see.
No, definitely. I'm about to go live while we do this too, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. So collectibles. I know we saying here at Mass Comics today, we got a bunch of Funko Pops behind us, a bunch of items behind us. What got you started into the collectibles?
For real, I started buying stuff just because I started buying stuff just to be like buying, like, just to be buying stuff. Like, I liked a lot of that's cool. That's good. I liked a lot of different Marvel memorabilia. Doing whatever I was doing, I had got locked up when I was younger, and while I was locked up, to be out the way, I read a lot. And what I read a lot was like fantasy, and I read a lot of comics and stuff like that. And I always watched like X-Men and stuff, Batman Beyond. I watched Static Shock, all that stuff growing up. So I was already like relatively into it. Because of my heavy comic addiction while being locked up, when I came home, I had the opportunity I started going on YouTube. Because I ain't, like, when I got my first apartment, I didn't have a TV at first. Like, for my first week, I had no TV, but I had a cell phone.
Right.
So I'm trying to get back in tune with everything. So I started going on YouTube, and it was comic stuff and the suggestions. I started watching Comic Explain, Comic Storian, Emergency Always, no, Emergency Awesome, Mr. Sunday Movies. Like I started watching these Nostalgic, started watching these YouTube channels and started getting more and more into comics.
Right.
Resurgence of the MCU and everything like that. And then they come out with the Marvel collection helmets and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even thinking collecting. I'm not thinking collecting. I'm thinking I want to be Iron Man.
Right.
So I would buy that helmet or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not thinking collecting. I'm thinking like, oh, that's a real Iron Man helmet.
Right, it's more of a
like,
hobby.
Like so I'm tweaking off that for real. And then I threw a party and I threw a costume party for my birthday and I was Deadpool. So I started getting into cosplay. And the more I started getting into cosplay, the more I started getting into these Marvel collect things. Like got the Thor hammer, got the Black Panther helmet, got the Captain America shield. Started getting all these things. Next thing you know, I got all this Marvel memorabilia in my crib. Not even stuff that I'm using for nothing like that. Like a lot of stuff that never made it to TikTok or nothing. This stuff just stuff I hang up in my house. Then one of my friends took me to a comic book store, introduced me to Funko Pops. It was over.
Right.
It was over. Like when I got introduced to Funko Pops, and I was real into Rick and Morty heavy at that time.
Right.
So anything that I saw that was Rick and Morty, I bought that. Like so when I seen Rick and Morty Funko Pops, grabbed them joints. Like, and then from there, I just started moving into like other Funkos and stuff that I like. Like I'm real heavy into Deadpool, started grabbing Deadpool Funkos. It makes sense if I grab Deadpool Funkos. I gotta grab some other Marvel Funkos. But I can't just grab Marvel Funkos because I like Batman too. So I gotta grab Batman Funkos. But what's Batman without the Trinity? So now I gotta get Wonder Woman, I gotta get Superman, but damn, I kinda like everything.
Right.
I really do. Like I kinda like everything. Like I got the Cheeto Cat. I got the Moon Man from the MTV Awards. Like I got such a variation of Funko Pops. I realized I like everything in pop culture. So if they made a Funko out of it, I must own it.
Right. So you more into the just keeping them. You keep them. You ever get into actually like the value and the resale? No, you just hold them.
No, I know how much they worth. I know I got some bangers.
Right.
I know I got some bangers.
A couple Johns
like my Morgan and Tony Stark.
Yeah,
a banger.
I think you had a Jaws one too. That was
my Jaws one a banger.
Martian, the Martian John.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I got some heat. I got some heat. But and then I see how the resales is and stuff like that. Like I had slipped up on some Power Rangers. I slipped up on like a White Ranger, and I seen what it was going for online. Like I'll see, like that's what I'll do sometimes. Like I'll see something I kind of like. I got Funkos that I care nothing for, but I know how much they go for. Like I'm not a Mickey fan, but I got 2 Mickey Mouse Funko Pops. But I know that at the point of me buying them, I was already getting more. I was already getting a bang for my buck or whatever. Like I was already buying them at half the price that they was worth online.
Right.
So it was already lit. And from there, like I said, I just go off. Then I started getting Legos. I started doing puzzles.
Right. I just started getting the Legos myself. It's real extensive. Yeah. You got any comics?
Yeah, I got comics. I got a handful of comics. I got a handful of everything that you could kind of collect. Just because I just started getting into like a variation of different things. And then I pull up on spots like I got clothing that people consider like collective.
Yeah. Especially like the WrestleMania shirts, the wrestling shirts. Definitely.
Yeah. Clothing that people consider collective or whatever. So it'd be different stuff.
So all of that collecting, now we here. Now we here with the Moppy toy. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with that?
All right, so in all honesty, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff we do, walk by faith, not by sight. Like, I believe that I'm here for a reason, and I believe that I got a certain path to walk. Get me?
Yeah.
So a lot of what we do don't be planned to do. Who don't want their own toy? But the circumstances have to present themselves. And then that's what they did. Like 6 months ago, I wouldn't have thought that I'd be sitting here with like a line of toys. Not like just a toy or whatever, but like a complete line of my own figurines. Like, and for me, like the stuff that we've been able to accomplish with just drive is phenomenal.
Right.
Like it was just like a lot of stuff just be conversations, you know. And then that's the thing that I kind of prided myself on, like making every conversation like a thing that actually took place and actually like turned into something. Like somebody talked to me about the 3D printer, and like initially it was just me trying to get files for them to like build stuff for me or whatnot.
Right. Because I stay on top of your movement and everything. So I definitely be watching. I'm just like up one day you just got into. I just seen the 3D printer. Just up, one video just went up 3D printer. It was 3D printing. I remember when it first started out, and I'm like, you know, I already knew. I'm like, I already knew where he was going.
But with no expressive interest in that before having a 3D printer.
Right.
Like, so it's not like we saved for a 3D printer. It's not like we thought about 3D printing. It ain't like, it's not like that has been an idea. Like it hasn't been like an idea. It hasn't been something that we've been trying to do. We don't try to do anything. Like someone has an idea, with the idea, we go accomplish the goal. The toy thing, the line of toys and everything like that, who would have knew? Somebody knew, somebody planned it. I'm walking they plan right now. Same thing with the video games, same thing with merch, same thing with walking in fashion week, same thing with everything that we doing right now. Somebody got this planned out. It's not my plan, it's somebody else's plan. Everything God given. I gotta just walk it.
So how do you create the modes? Do you create them or do you have someone else create them?
No, my homeboy Lenica Digital. He's Lenica Digital is the 3D animator. Lenica Digital does everything that people see 3D from me and from a large number of people that like I associate with comes from Lenica Digital, Mr. Chow. First we collaborated on a music video, and during the collaboration in the music video, I think halfway through or at the beginning of it, I had grabbed a 3D printer, and I'm just like, you could 3D print anything, right? Yo, make me like 3D printing is essentially taking something 3D and then printing it. You already made me a 3D version of myself. We should print it, and he did.
Right.
And we printed to, and that was the prototype. The Fall from Grace toys was the prototype, and then from there, anything that I wanted 3D, he's printed.
Do you have a Fall from Grace toy?
No, I don't have one with me.
Yeah, man, I seen one of them. I was hoping he was gonna bring one of them.
Yeah, I don't have one with me today.
Yeah, man, I definitely checked out the video. It's dope, man. Dope. He definitely does great work.
Lenica is an evil genius.
Yeah, great
Lenica
work.
is shot. Like,
and I seen I was advertising the merch and the 3D
the
shirts and everything.
Everything was in a 3D space or whatnot. Like we didn't went 3D crazy.
Right.
Like now that I got Lenica Digital, like now that he around, I gotta make sure that I remember that I gotta be on Instagram, because I really will have him make 3D stuff all day. Like if you look at my posts, it was like a good while where it was like animation, maybe a post. Animation, maybe a post. I'm like, I gotta be here. Right. like let me show back up, because messing with Lenica, he'd really make like a little mop, and the new Little Mop, he'd be
Animated.
And then that's who will run Instagram.
I was gonna ask you, was you gonna go into animation as well? Like, would you consider like a cartoon, or even if Lineker just
we doing it.
The whole
we doing it.
Pixar.
We doing
animated.
it. But that's what I'm saying. We doing it. We doing it.
Word.
Like that right there takes a little bit longer than this. So that is something we are putting in the works. But that's not nothing that Lineker been 3D animating under a year.
Word.
Lineker been 3D animating under a year. So a year ago, he did not want to have his own cartoon. 6 months ago, he did not want to have his own cartoon. 3 months ago, he did not want to have his own cartoon. Me and Lineker was high in Miami. And I said, Lineker, you should have your own cartoon. He said, you're right, I should. And now Lineker's working on his own cartoon. That's how it happens.
Dope.
That's how it happens. Like, it really happened like that. It really happened like that over like plain basic conversation. Like, that's my guy. We talking, and I'm just pushing. And then that's what it come from too. Pushing everyone forward.
Right.
Like Lineker making all this stuff for me. He making animations for other people. He the head animator on a HBO Kids show. Lineker, why you not making your own show? Make your own show so you can live forever in your own art.
Right.
And now that's what he doing.
He definitely talented, man. He definitely got it. He got it.
No, that's my guy.
Man. So my thing is now, what's are you gonna mass produce them? Or are you just gonna do them for a limited time? Or are you trying to make them a consistent line?
Walk by faith, not by sight. I'm gonna do them as long as that's the plan to do them.
Right.
Like, that's really the goal right now. Like, as of right now, we printing them. If the opportunity presents itself to mass produce them or link with a manufacturer that'll do them the same or better, but who knows? Like, people might like that I painted it. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's how the Martian toys.
Like, that might be
different people on there.
Yeah, like that might be the vibe or whatnot. Like, it might make people feel it like it's a real collectible. The fact that I hand painted that drawing myself, printed it myself, we did it all in house. I don't know. That might keep the price steady.
Now that you say that do sound dope. Like, and especially like I said, the Martian toys, they get collaborators. If you get somebody else help you paint on that joint, just paint over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get prime it white or whatever, and then just give it to an artist and give them the airbrush or the paint and just be like snap. And then we do like 20 of them like that. But I feel like right now I'm realistic or whatnot. Do I need somebody to print 50 of them? No. No. I'm not selling them cheap enough to sell 50 of them in a short span of time. That's just how I feel. I feel like the price, like that right there, is an $80 pop.
Okay.
I don't need 50 of them at $80 a pop right now.
Right.
Like, we going through financial troubles in the world. You know what I mean? COVID impacting people. I really don't think, especially knowing my fan base, I think that I can make them myself, push out the orders. I won't get overwhelmed. Will I sell 50? Fuck yeah. Will I sell 100? Fuck yeah.
So pretty much made the order.
Yeah, but I don't need them all sitting in my crib right now because they're not flying off the shelf.
Right.
At $10 a pop, I probably need 100. But at 80?
So that's what this one is going for. This one is going for 80?
Yeah, anything that size, $80.
And you have a smaller one?
I have a smaller one. I have smaller ones that won't be painted, but will come in made, like, it will come in customizable colors. Like, so somebody asked me for a red one and a red PLA. So I did it in a red PLA. Somebody asked me for one in a copper PLA. So I did it in a copper PLA. It's $15. Right. I don't paint them. I don't sand them. I just pop them out the printer, break out the supports.
Some glow ones, right? Some glow ones?
Yeah, some glow in the dark joints, some gold joints. You can honestly get it in any, like, whatever material you can fathom, I could probably print it in it. Like, they got paper print, they got paper looking PLA that come with the lines like paper. They got wood PLA, they got granite PLA, they got glow in the dark PLA, tie-dye PLA, rainbow PLA. Like, so the $15 joints, yeah. But I had to like still figure out like the price range and everything like that, just because it really takes so much just to get that done.
Right. I seen
38 to 39 hours building.
Just printing.
Then that's 3 coats of primer. And then that's a lot of paint on that. Like,
just so y'all know what goes into making this. Man.
Yeah, like that's not something that I just call $80 and we dumped in a bucket of paint and we just like, and it didn't come painted piece by piece and all that stuff like that. Like the gold and the letters and stuff, like I really had to like get in there with a paintbrush. Like I really had to go in there and do my thing. And I bought the paint, I bought the brushes, I bought the primer, I bought the finish, I bought the sandpaper,
right,
3D printer, like all this stuff. I dumped hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in already to even get it to the point where I can even sell one of them.
Do you enjoy painting?
Today was my first time painting or whatever. I enjoy watching it develop. I enjoy painting the whole head red and then sitting back and just looking at the red
watching
head.
It done.
Yeah. And then painting the face and painting the skin brown and just being like, all right, that shit brown.
Right.
And then once I did his eyes, he was like the life. Then half his jacket, I'm like, oh, he got a jacket.
Right.
He got a jacket. Ew, looking like guy.
Right.
And then I didn't even know that it was like gold sparkly paint, and the paint said I bought like they put the gold paint. I thought I was gonna put some yellow on this joint. Gold, sparkle,
yeah,
sparkle. We might have to do something else with his shoes or whatever. I don't know. I might do like a red shoe, or I might do like a green joint. They remind me of some Yeezys. I might do like a lime green Yeezy on them joints or whatever.
Right.
But we got the fashion mop on the way. The fashion mop.
I seen that. Fashion dope.
Fashion mop, $125.
Dope.
That big, $125. And we only doing probably like exactly 20 of them. I'll probably only print them until Halloween, until we start printing the Halloween mop, and then I'll print the Halloween mop until the end of the year. And then once the fashion mop is done, the fashion mop is done. I promise you, if you've been following my journey, if you've been walking this with me, if you got a chance to grab anything that I made personally, if you got a chance for you to get a shirt from me personally, me to sign something personally, I promise you, like Tory Lanez said, I'm not gonna beg you to make this money, but give it a year.
Mm-hmm.
The fashion mop will go for double in a year. I promise you. Fashion mop will be online for over $200. I promise you, because we doing stuff every day. This is a Yay Jack pop. It's not just like a Lil Mop Top Funko Pop or whatever. It's a Yay Jack pop associated with my new show that's about to come out on Hulu.
Explain.
Grab these joints.
What's Yay Jack? What's Yay Jack? Exactly.
What is Yay Jack?
Yeah, what is
it
about, man? I'm wondering.
Yay Jack. All right, so I'm Yay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a rapper. I got a friend. He white. His name Jack.
Right.
We gonna do some. I
see y'all got Kolleko on there too.
Yeah. Kolleko is Mr. Child. Mr. Child. He played Mr. Child because he Mr. Child in real life. If anybody's seen Hangover, Kolleko really Mr. Child.
I seen him climb a tree.
Yes,
in Miami.
he really get high. He really got a lot of money, and he really Asian, and he really don't give. I'm talking about so self-aware and so self-confident. He don't give a fuck, like at all.
Dude.
At all. Jack is my co-star. He's a songwriter. Jack has confidence issues, but throughout the season, I help him get through those confidence issues. So we're gonna work on Jack confidence. I'm kind of like a jerk, but I'm like a funny jerk. I'm like an asshole, but I'm myself. Like I'm a kid in real life. Like if I don't like you, you'll know immediately.
What you mean? What?
So,
I mean for Jack.
Yeah, for Jack. Yay means well for Jack on the show. We're taking a temporary pause on filming because my co-star Jack, who real name is Jack, just shot in a movie where he had to have a buzz cut and he was in jail. I hope he not playing a skinhead. That'll change our relationship. but Jack, because he had a 17 tattooed on his head. I'm like, what this?
Oh, so you don't even know what's going on.
I already know what's going on. He got a buzz cut and he got 17 tattooed on his head and he got a teardrop. I'm like,
oh man,
hope he not Aryan'd up. You know what I mean? Because power, but like, no, I understand like all that be like a rule and everything. I got mad love for Jack. Like shout out to Jack or whatever. We doing anything,
working,
anything. And I promise you, I never thought about being on Hulu before being presented with the opportunity to be on Hulu. I never dream of some of these things before. Like we not thinking of these things the night before. All dreams are dreamed of that night and accomplished the next day.
That's dope.
Like we really not like years in the making. And I would like to say that. I like to say that. You know what I would like to do right now? I would like to sit here and tell you that this is a life journey. All my life, all I wanted to do was make it to it. But that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Like, that's a lie. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. Like, I just woke up and did some shit, and now it's lit.
Right.
Like, that's like me. Like, I can sit here and be like, yo, I always wanted to walk in New York Fashion Week. I always dreamed of that. But no, it's not my dream.
Right.
I realized that I'm blessed for having these opportunities. But that's exactly what it is. It's a blessing. Some of those things you don't gotta beg for. Some of those things you don't gotta like beat the door down for or whatever. If it's meant to happen for you, a lot of things will just happen for you because God will make those things happen for you. Like that's just really what it'd be.
Right.
We just really.
No, to be honest, I did not know I was gonna be a year. I think maybe even a year, some change. We was at a party in North Philly or something. Matter of fact, your album release party. I think for 999. We was up there and I forgot what the first album. And I would not think that we would be here talking about toys a year, two later. Talking about no Funko Pops, no toys, none of that. Cause I wasn't even into the collectibles, so I definitely understand how everything is just meant. If it happens, it happens.
It's just a shift. A shift in the natural order, a shift in the universe or whatnot, and then it's really like you just got to take what's there, because if you really don't, you'll really miss some shit chasing some shit. And that's why we not chasing nothing down. Like that's why like we just letting everything that's meant to be really will be. Everything that's meant to be will be. And as long as you put your best foot forward, you can't expect nothing but great things. Everything not gonna be fucking easy.
Right.
A lot of this gonna be hard. A lot of this hard. A lot of like no bullshit. Like as much as like we doing, bills cost money, and sometimes you gotta make a decision, and then it'd be like, damn, I'm gonna not pay my rent. Like before here, I was there. You gotta be there to get here. You gotta be there to get here. Like you gotta be at the point where you like, damn, they gonna give me a $70 late fee if I don't pay, but if I do pay, I ain't gonna make this LA trip.
And don't. So, long story short, I know the people, and I want to know where can we find these joints.
You gotta DM me. Like
DM.
Yeah.
That's everybody. Everybody can get you in a DM.
Yeah, like I'm gonna work out something with Baz, and we're gonna try to get these joints in here or whatnot. Like that was like one of my plans to do. But again, by faith, not by sight. Everything gotta present itself. Everything gotta align the right way. So as of right now, you can hit my DM. I got them. I'm the only place you can get them for right now.
Y'all heard him. Hit his DM. What you say? How much?
Well,
80, this
80.
This one he says 80.
80.
Well,
right,
my guy was saying how much is these? How much is these?
All right, so that right there, that's a fully done Funko Mop. start to finish $80. That's a big boy.
Hand painted. The smaller ones.
The smaller ones, I'll probably do for like $30. No paint, no nothing, and I'll do those in customizable colors or whatnot.
What about the glow one? Same rate.
Same rate as the because all the PLA be the same or whatnot. It don't cost me no difference, so I ain't trying in the head. Any limited ones starting at $50. I don't care what size, what color, anything like that. The fashion mop, I don't care if you get a keychain, it will not leave without $50. It just is what it is, just because I feel like the value is gonna go up. The fashion mop in this size is $125.
So that's the fashion mop. That's the Yay Jack mop.
Then we got
fashion mop 125, Yay Jack 80, and
then we got other Yay Jack figures coming. Jack will be done, and Mr. Chow will be done.
Dope.
So we will be doing the whole cast of Yay Jack as Pops, and we will be releasing a cast pack. The first pack we release here is a Mop and Jack pack. At that size, $150 for both in a pack, in a box. Me and Jack can sign it, and
dope.
We bring it to you. You take a picture with us.
And you gonna get Jack to paint on it?
No.
You gonna paint it?
Yes. I'm gonna do them all. I like Jack. I get Jack the prime and gloss, but I want to make sure it get done a certain way. Dope. So I get Jack the prime and gloss or whatever. But yeah, and then we got the Halloween. We got the zombie mop. That's another limited mop that'll come out on Halloween or whatnot. That's gonna be $125. We got the Fall from Grace figures. They'd be $80, like the Yay Jack mop. Any limited joints would be $125. We can print in various sizes. Wish me luck, because the next one gotta be this big. The next one, I think, because to get it this big, I might have to print in 3 parts. I cut the head and then print the head maximum.
Right.
So printing the head maximum and give me the head this big.
I think I did see you did something like that. Yeah, the Connect one.
Yeah, and then I could do the body maximum. That give me the body this big. Then I do the legs maximum. That give me the legs this big. Next thing you know, I got to pop this big.
I go do that tonight. That might take like 2 days.
No, we talking. It was 2 days for that. We 38 hours. Yeah, and that's me having to probably let the printer chill in between doing it too, because I realized, like, I printed 3 little ones back to back, and my printer was just like, no, not right now. Not right now. Like, it'll just start doing, it'll just clog for no reason. It'll be like, no, not right now. That's like, all right, that's a sign to, like,
need a little break.
Yeah, it need a little break or whatever. It's screaming no. So let me pull the filament out, let me clean it out or whatever, push everything through. Like, everything.
So what's next, man? What's next on the agenda for Mop Top, man?
I have no idea.
I know you got this Halloween party coming up.
Yeah, we got the Halloween party coming up.
Yeah,
the Halloween party coming up. That was planned.
Definitely be there.
Other than that, we got the Halloween party coming up. We got Yay Jack coming out. I'm about to start working on a film. What else am I doing? More toys. We got the Moppy Kart video game about to drop. Song with PNB Rock. I'm about to drop a song with PNB. And then
where I did hear some of that.
Yeah.
Definitely fire. Will the zombie mops be on sale at the event?
Yes.
Definitely need me. I'll probably get a couple. You said how much was those? 80? That'd be 82 or 125?
125.
Okay. Definitely be in the building for that. And that's it. So we would like to thank Maz Comics for letting us use his store. It's definitely dope. You guys gotta get down here again. That's 24 East 4th Street in Bridgeport, PA. Thank you to my guy Dustin. Thank you to everybody behind the cam. Thank you, Mop Top.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for introducing this toy out here and letting us Kolleko be able to do that. Everybody out there, keep on collecting.